Hi everyone, hope you're having a great day. Thanks for joining me on my YouTube channel for some at-home exercise videos. In today's video, we're going to be using mini bands for resistance. Mini bands come in different styles and shapes and colors. The ones I'm holding in my hand are made of rubber, and the different colors represent a different size of resistance. I also have some that are made of a cotton latex blend. Now these slide a little bit less than the other ones, and they're a little thicker. And again, they come in 3 different resistance sizes. So you don't have to have many bands to do this workout today. You can do this with your own body weight, no resistance whatsoever. You might want to have a mat nearby because we're going to get to the floor in a little bit. But first, before we put our bands on, I'm going to start you with a little warm-up, okay? So simply to do a warm-up, we're going to take our body through the moves that we're already going to be doing in the workout. So we're going to start with a chair squat. So I want your feet together, your knees together, and we're just simply going to do 10 of these. We're going to go booty back and sit for 1, 2. Now when doing a squat, 3. And when I look down, I should be able to see the tops of my feet. You can do whatever you need with your hands. And 10. We're going to take it to a little bit wider squat now, 10 of these. And now we're going to step out really wide and do 10 more. Now, if balance is an issue for you, you might want to have a chair nearby. 2 more. Now, I want you to stay down in this semi-squatted position. I want you to go halfway down, halfway up. We're going to do 8 of these. It's 2, 3, 4, 5. Your legs should be heating up now. 6, 7, and 8. From here, let's open our feet up into a nice wide second position, and we're going to go down and up. Halfway down, halfway up. 2. We're going to do 8 of these. 3, 4. My knee is tracking out over my toes. 5. My knees are not caving in. I'm pushing into the outside of my feet, and I totally lost count. We're going to call this 7 and 8. We're going to stay down here. Belly is in, tall chest, and some heel raises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch. Last 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Heel down, toes in, wall your feet in. Great, let's warm up our hip flexors a little bit. Again, if you have balance issues, hold on to your wall or hold on to a chair. We're going to do some hip openers. Simply going to open the door and close the door. I'm not twisting my hips. I'm simply warming up my hip flexor by bringing knee in, knee out. We're going to do 4 more of these. 3 and 4. Good, switch sides. Going closer for balance. You don't have to hold on. Just keeps your hips from being able to be all squirrely. Keeping my hips in line with my shoulders. Let's do 2 more. Nice job. Okay, so now stepping out with my right foot, I'm going to go down into a squat, then I'm going to take it back to a lunge. Nice and easy. Squat, lunge. This is our warm-up, so you don't have to go your full range of motion. You just simply want to take your body through the movements that we're getting ready to do. So when I sit back into my lunge, I'm looking for my big toe and the ball of my foot for balance. And I'm not crossing the midline here. We're going to do one more. Nice work. Let's switch sides. Out and back. Good. Don't cross the midline. Don't go your full depth yet. I'm using my core. It's nice and engaged for balance. Two more. The last one. Great. Okay. So let's go ahead and put our mini bands on. Again, if you don't have a mini band, that's okay. Please sit down and put this on for safety if you need to. We're going to put the bands on right above our knees. So mine is actually about 3 inches above my knees. Simply, I'm going to stand with my feet a little wider than my hips. And I've already created some resistance with my band. Okay, so that's what I want you to do too. Toes are facing forward. My hips are facing forward. I've got my belly in. Okay, we're going to start with just a squat. Okay, so when I go into my squat, my hips lead back and then I sit and I come up. So I don't create an arch in my spine to try to drop lower. You don't need to tilt your pelvis to try to drop lower. You want to try to keep a nice neutral spine as you go into your squat, okay? So no pelvis tilting going on to try to get deeper. So your full range of motion, we've got some resistance created by spreading our feet apart, whatever that means for you to feel resistance with your band or even no band, that's okay. We have 10 squats. Here we go. And all the way down. 1, your full range of motion. 2, 3, 4, 5. Notice how my knees don't cave in. 6, 7. I'm pressing into my heels. 8, 9. Now on 10, we're going to stay low. We're going to take 2 steps right. 2 steps left. Good, that's 2. 3, 4, excuse me, 5, 6, 2 more. My toes are still facing forward. 7 and 8. Now I'm going to step out, step together. Step out, step together. 3, 4, I'm standing all the way up. 5, 6, put both weight even on both feet. 7 and 8. Now step this way. Let's go left. 1, step together. Wide. 2, step together. 3, keep your toes facing forward. 4, don't tilt your pelvis. 5, engage your core. 6, 2 more. 7 and 8. Nice job. Shake it out. Whew. Okay, we're going to do some standing leg abduction. Hold on to something if you need to. Don't let your hip tilt and kick out. Don't lean with your body to get a bigger range of motion. It's a small range of motion. You want to lead with your foot. Pretend there's a big, heavy bowling ball sitting right here beside your foot, and you're trying to push that bowling ball away. Okay, so what we don't want to see, I don't want to see your ankle break either. Can you see that? If I lead just with my ankle and I'm pushing, I feel that right here. I don't want to feel it there. I want to feel it happening from here. So keep your toes and knees and hip in nice alignment and use the muscles in the outer thigh to push and to open up this band, okay? So my stabilizing leg, again, toes, knees, all the way up to my ankle should make a pretty straight line. I've got my core engaged. I'm going to stand on my left foot for most of the stability here. I'm going to put my hands on my waist. And so now this foot is very light. Not a lot of weight over here, but my hip didn't kick out. Okay, and then my hip, I need to get it nice and lined up again. Okay, belly is in to help hold this in place. All right, we're going to go now for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Switch sides again. Toes, knees, hips, all make a nice straight line. Belly is in. My shoulders are nice and relaxed. Got all my weight over here on the right leg now. And this knee is slightly bent. Engages the quad for more stability. All right, pushing from right here, the outer thigh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now I'm only going to do one set of these. You can do more, but remember, we're also going to get to the ground, and we're going to do more of these same exercises on the ground as well. Okay, so make it yours. Take these ideas, keep yourself safe, and make this workout your own. Okay, that was a nice little rest. So just like in our warm-up where we did a squat into a lunge, we're going to do that same thing with the bands. All right, we're going to go for 10 on each side. Your legs should be burning. Do whatever you need with your hands. I'm going to keep mine, possibly, it may change. I'm going to start with them on my hips. All right, so with my right foot, squat, lunge, back to squat. Good. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Now I really feel that in my stabilizing leg, right here in my gluteus medius. Feel it in my quads on this leg, glutes. Your legs are getting full workout here. All right, let's go to the other side. Stepping out to the left. Squat to lunge. 1. Keeping resistance in the band the whole time. 2. Using your core for stability. 3. If you need a chair, get a chair. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. I know it burns. Come on. 9. Last one. 10. Nice work. All right, let me see if I've done everything I wanted you standing. Did that? Nope. We're going to do one more thing standing. We're going to do some rear hip extensions. Okay? So what I need you to keep in mind when doing this hip extensions is, I'm going to turn to the side. When I'm raising my leg behind me, I don't need to arch my back to try to get the leg higher. Okay? The glutes are working here. We do not need to involve our lower back, just our hips and our glutes. So as I lift back, that's it. That's my range of motion without increasing an arch in my lower back. Not good. The lumbar spine does not need to help in this. If you find that you're feeling this in your lower back, please stop. Okay, you're tilting your pelvis and you're arching your back to get your leg higher, and there's no benefit to your glute muscle to doing that, okay? So I'm going to turn to the side, this side as I do my right leg. My leg, I'm going to go into a little bit of a semi-squat. Belly is in. I'm going to go ahead and start with my right foot back here. Leg as straight as I feel I can get it. Belly is in. Again, if you need to hold on to something, please do. And we're going to lift from right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. I'm going to turn to the other side so now you can see the left leg. Again, my stabilizing leg is in a semi-squat. Belly is in, tall spine. Left leg is back and ready. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Again, really targeting my glutes on that particular exercise. Okay, we're going to go down on the floor now. So if you need to, slide your band off while you safely get your mat ready and get a sip of water. But if you're okay to move around in your band, it's perfectly fine to keep it on. Okay, so we're going to start with a little core work. With our bands on, we're going to be on our backs, and we're going to do bridge. We're going to add a little twist to our bridge. So when you get to the top of your bridge, I want you to butterfly your legs from your knees. I want you to push your knees as far away from each other as you can. One way that it might be easier to do this is with your heels on the ground and toes up in the air in your bridge. That'll make it a little harder. With feet flat, you can still butterfly your legs. We're going to do 10 of these. Another thing I need you to keep in mind when doing a bridge is, again, we don't need to tilt our pelvis to push our hips up higher to the ceiling. That's not going to help us. I need you to stay in neutral spine, okay? So when you get to the top of your bridge, don't try to get higher by tilting your pelvis. Just go as high as you can, staying in neutral spine, okay? If you have questions about that, please email me later, okay? So, going down. I've got some resistance created by not having my knees touching. Okay, so I'm going to get up in my bridge and butterfly back down. Bridge, butterfly. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Squeeze your glutes at the top. 8. Squeeze your belly. 9. Don't tilt your pelvis. Last one. And 10. Let's hold it here and do pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come back down. Great job. Next, we're going to roll to our side. We're going to do some clamshell. A couple of different ways you can set up here. You can be up on your elbow with the elbow directly under your shoulder, chest tall, belly is in, okay? My knees are out, and I'm making about a 90-degree angle with my feet behind me, okay? If you need to, you can lay down, just like this. Up to you, okay? So we're going to do 15 clamshells. So I've got my chest open. I'm not going to collapse forward and hang myself here. I need to be able to hold my chest up tall. Okay, heels are the hinge, and I'm 1. So one way I can do this is 1 toe up. So you just see my heels are the hinge. 4. If I need to make this a little harder, I can hold both feet up in the air. Use a little bit more core stability. Okay, completely up to you. That's 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm not rocking. I'm 12, 13. I'm just pulling with the muscle. 13. I can't count while I'm talking. 14 and 15. Nice job. Let's change sides. All right. I'm going to give you time to change sides too. Knees are 90 degrees behind me, tall chest, elbows directly under the shoulder. I'm holding this in, and here we go for 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure your hips aren't opening. 7, 8. Don't need to rock. 9 to get this open wider. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nice work. I'm going to get a sip of water. And grab my book. Now you can choose to do your entire workout standing, or you can choose to do your entire workout with the bands on the floor, or do a combination of both like we're doing in this video. Make it your own. Let me know if you have questions, okay? So now we're going to do side lying leg abduction. We already did these standing, but I'm going to show you a few different ways to do them side lying, okay? So we have our standard way where our feet are lined up and making a straight line. Okay, so I'm going to call this center because I'm just simply going to raise my leg. So I've got my toes flexed towards you, which is going to help me keep my leg a little bit straighter, and I'm pulling from here. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So now I'm going to leave my bottom leg still. You can keep doing them in the center, or keeping the bottom leg still, take the top foot and bring your heel to the toes of the bottom foot. And then we're going to lift 10 from here. 1, 2, 3. Just works your muscles a little bit differently. 4. Don't move the bottom leg. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, without moving the bottom leg, I'm going to take the top leg, and I'm going to put my toes on my heel of the bottom leg. And again, I want to make sure that I'm not overarching my back, okay? So I am going to roll a little bit forward on this lower hip so that I don't engage the lumbar spine, okay? So from here, I'm going to lift. 1, 2, 3. Your leg really should be burning right now. 4, 5, 6. Keep your ankle in line. 8. Don't let it break. Don't pull with the ankle. 9 and 10. Oh, buddy, that burns. And yours should too right now. All right, let's switch over to the other side. Okay, so we're going to start with 10 in the center. My legs are straight out beside me. Okay, tall chest. I'm flexing my toes towards you to keep my legs straight. I'm going to pull from the muscle, not from the ankle. And here we go for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Don't move the bottom leg. Put the heel to the toe, the top heel to the bottom toes, and lift for 10. 1, 2, 10. Now take the top foot, toes to heel. I'm going to shift forward on my lower hip just a little so I don't engage my lumbar spine, and lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, it's burning, 3, it should be, come on, hang in there, 2, and 1. Ooh, nice job. So that's just a different way to work the muscles a little bit differently than just doing your standard leg abduction. If you want to add a little bit more core in there, we could always do leg abduction in the plank position. So I'm going to show you this in a modified side plank where I'm going to have my bottom leg bent behind me. Okay, so my top leg is straight out, my bottom leg, and here I'm going to go up into my side plank, and I can do leg abduction from here. I'm just going to do 5, 3, 4, 5. Why? Because that's hard, and we already just burn out those. So let me do 5 on the other side for you real quick. So I'm going up into a modified side plank where my bottom leg is bent behind me. Here's my side plank, and I lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so when you're ready, just change it up a little bit. Add a plank. All right, so now we are going to go into an elbow plank, face down. And just like we did standing, rear leg extensions, hip extensions, we're going to do those from a forearm plank. So I'm going to do 10 on each leg. You can alternate these. You can do one leg at a time. You can mix and match. Make it yours, okay? Your legs should be getting a little tired by now. Okay? All right, so I don't slide. I'm going to have my feet off the mat. The only thing I want on the mat right now are my forearms. So going down into my plank. My belly is in, now my shirt is hanging low, so you can't really see that I'm in a nice straight line. But here we go, I'm going to lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and switch, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, I could have done that in a quad stance as well, with my hands under my shoulders, knee under my hips, and lifted. Very effective. Not quite as hard as holding yourself in a plank, but still very effective for the work that we're wanting to do with the glutes. Okay, so again, what it looks like on this side, I'm not creating an arch in my spine. Hands under my elbows, which are under my shoulders. My toe is facing straight down as I lift my back of my heel straight up to the ceiling. So very effective. So 2 different ways to do those on the floor. So we did them standing, we could do them in a plank, we could do them in a quad stance, we could even do it from a modified plank, where if I wanted to go into a forearm plank with one knee down, okay, not my favorite, I don't like being on my knees like that, but that's up to you, okay? Nice work. So I'm going to give your legs a break for just a second, and again talk about how important using your core is in any of these exercises. So your core is not just your abs, okay? Your core is all those muscles inside keeping your spine protected. Anytime you move or you're on an uneven surface or standing or sitting, you need your core to help keep you tall, okay? Your core muscles protect your spine. So weak core means problems in every aspect of life. So we want to engage our intrinsic core muscles simply by pulling. Wait, see, watch. If I put my finger right here on my belly button and I draw my belly button into my spine, in towards my spine, and then I squeeze my transverse abdominal muscles together, and then I can feel that in my lower back. So my muscles are now engaged and ready to do work, ready to protect my spine and whatever movement that I'm getting ready to ask my body to do. Okay, so having a strong core is first and foremost #1 priority. Okay, we need a strong core to stabilize and protect ourselves for every other exercise move or even life move at your activities of daily living. I mean, we need to have a strong core to get the gallon of milk out of the refrigerator. Okay, it's that important. How you move, proper functional movement is important. Okay, so that should have been a good rest for your legs. What did I leave out? We did that. We did that. Okay, we need to do our inner thigh now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my band off now. Off the top. So I'm going to step on my band with my right foot. And I'm going to stick my left leg through the band. Can you see that? So I'm stepping on it with my right foot, with my knee up, and then I've got my left leg through the hole, and then I'm going to point my toe towards you. Now, I'm going to use my inner thigh to lift this band. Now, this is a tight band, and I feel that right here. Again, I don't want to break the ankle. I don't want to pull from the ankle. I want to pull right here from these inner thigh muscles. And one more makes 10. Again, I really feel that on the inner thigh. Okay, let's switch sides. Slide my mat down. So again, now I'm going to step on my band with, I'm going to show you with the different band how much more I can get a little bit more range of motion using this other type of mini band. So, and this is a light resistance. Okay, so I'm stepping on it with my right foot, with my left foot, because I don't know my right from left. All right, let me move this one out of the way so you can see. Okay, so now I'm lifting. So you can see this band is a lot stretchier than the other band I was using. This is, I think, the extra lightweight. So not a whole lot of resistance, but I'm still pulling from my inner thigh. So this is where I feel the work being done. Okay? And if you want, you can get to the top and you can do some pulses. Now I could have done this with a thicker band, but I can with this one. Okay? Again, I've got my foot flexed to you. I hope you can see that. So I have a nice straight leg. And again, pulling with the inner thigh. Okay? So with that addition of the inner thigh, we've worked our quads, our outer thigh, our inner thigh, and our hamstrings. Okay? Hope you have enjoyed what you've learned from this video with working with mini bands. There's other things that we can do with these. This is what I chose to put together for you today. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at beintentional.behealthy@gmail.com. You can look into the description of this video and find a link to my blog if you need more help or tips for your health and wellness journey. Thank you for watching, and hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.